It's probably about an hour and a half drive from Lebanon, not far at all.
No. The next place or the next cemetery we're talking about is Laurel Hill Cemetery, and this is in Philly or Philadelphia.
Yeah, it has over 77,000 burials, and there's paranormal investigators frequently on site doing ghost searches and ghost hunts and so forth. One of the strangest burials in the Laurel Hill Cemetery is that of Mary Peterson. She died in 1912. She actually had her heart removed from her body and buried near her first husband, while the rest of her body was buried near her second husband. So a few notable hauntings include the stories of Martha Drennan and Maurice Fagan. Martha Drennan was a daughter of Laurel Hill's original caretaker, and on a November day back in 1903, she was seen heading towards the Laurel Hill train station, never to be seen live again. So in March of 1904, they discovered her headless body in the Delaware Bay. Martha's family traveled from New Jersey and confirmed it was her body. Her remains were returned to Laurel Hill Cemetery and buried, but there was no headstone or marker because the family at that time could not afford one. Since then, there has been a marker placed there because many people were hearing screams of anguish around her graves. So they decided to put a gravestone there, hopefully to squelch some of these different stories of hauntings and so forth coming near her grave. So another mystery about who took Martha's life really remains unsolved. It's a crazy story. As for Maurice Fagan, a note left to his sister tells a story of suffering. And Maurice was served in the Civil War, and he returned plagued by terrible head injury that plagued him for the rest of his life. Um, his pain was so intense and tormented him, and they couldn't really do anything medically for him. So he wrote a letter explaining that he was soon going to join his departed family at Laurel Hill, and he was found dead in his family plot in the cemetery with a self-inflicted gunshot wound to his head. Um, he was desperate to end his life, and he did it there. Since then, many visitors report hearing gunshots and throughout the cemetery, and all of this stuff is unexplained at this point. But that's a common experience in the Laurel Hill Cemetery. As people are walking around, even in the daytime, they hear the echoing of gunshots all around in there.